U.S. stocks held on to strong gains once again this session on strong housing data, strength in financials, as well as the approval of austerity measures in the nation of Greece, therefore keeping the big board in the green for the third consecutive day. Now, in today's economic reports, pending home sales figures rose a total of 8.2% to come in at a reading of 88.8 for the month of May. That's a 13.4% increase from 1 year ago. However, most attention today, once again, for investors was on Greece as the Greek Parliament voted 155 to 138 in favor of a 5-year $40.3 billion austerity plan. Greece is now expected to receive the next installment of the country's 10 billion euro bailout fund coming up. Meanwhile, attention was also on debit card companies, this after the U.S. Federal Reserve proposed a new cap on debit card interchange fees. And at the same time, in commodity news, we saw oil prices rally more than $2, this following a surprising dip in crude oil inventories, according to the EIA report, and gold prices rose more than $9 an ounce. And during a session that saw 2.7 billion shares trading on the New York Stock Exchange, the Dow Jones closed out today's trading session on the upside 72.73 points to settle in at 12,261.42. Now, in a breakdown of today's major market movers, we first begin with shares of Bank of America rising more than 2%, this after agreeing to pay $8.5 billion in order to settle claims regarding its mortgage-backed securities. Also on the upside, shares of General Mills 1.2%, this despite issuing a disappointing 2012 guidance after its fourth quarter adjusted earnings fell in line with expectations. Shares of Monsanto rising more than 5%, this after reporting better than expected third quarter results and after lifting its third quarter guidance. And shares of MasterCard as well as Visa both rallying up a total of 11% and 15% respectively, this after the Federal Reserve proposed a new cap on debit card interchange fees. Those are the fees that merchants have to pay to banks in order to process debit card purchases.